programme contains strong language and sexual references from the outset and throughout. So when I started Geordie Shore, I actually thought I was really good looking, and I thought that I did my makeup really well, and I thought that the 9 pairs of eyelashes were really trendy, and I actually didn't see anything wrong with the way that I looked. I did have people around my area that used to call me fat and whatever, but I felt like I could handle that at that level. So when I went on Geordie Shore and I then had the whole world calling me a fat and ugly slag, it was a lot to handle. The main abuse was fat slag. Every time it was fat slag, and I could deal with the slag part, I was like, whatever, fine. But I just didn't understand why people were calling me for the size that I was, and I didn't feel like there was anything wrong with me. And to be honest, I feel like it was more so the outfits that I used to wear. You know, they were out there, they were low cut, my boobs were spilling out everywhere, so it was just, I never went on there for that. I was happy for people to judge me based on my personality, but I'd never expected people to call me for my weight.
Some of those things that they were saying, that she was a beached whale, that she was fat, she was the ugly one in the show, that she should have been killed at birth, that I should have got rid of her, why was I proud of her? I'll always be proud of Holly, no matter what she does. At the end of the day, she's my daughter. She hasn't done anything bad. You know, at the end of the day, she was living a life and she had an absolutely amazing opportunity and she took it.
All of these people that I knew were making Facebook groups about me, were writing statuses about me, were shouting things at me in the street. And from that point, I don't think I left the house alone for around about 2 years.
I think the worst time was when she had anxiety about leaving the house, and she felt like she was prisoned in her own home. We both didn't drive at the time, so we had to get taxis everywhere, so that was another added stress, and then we couldn't sort of escape quick, we didn't have a car there.
I remember Holly, she found it really hard to deal with the trolls, especially. I didn't even know what anxiety was then. There wasn't really much knowledge about it. And I think with Holly, she always sort of hid away from everything. Me and Charlotte would always speak to each other about stuff, but with Holly, she was sort of the one that everything was all right, everything was okay, but obviously deep down it wasn't.
It's just wearing me down, trying to act like I'm happy when I'm not.
I feel like the anxiety in the end sort of got the better of her, and she wouldn't go to some certain events on a night time where she knew people would be drinking, or go anywhere where there wasn't security.
Tom was literally my rock throughout the whole of Geordie Shore. He would just be that person I knew I was safe with, so wherever possible I wanted Tom to be there.
I would go to get her nails done with her, I would go and get hair extensions fitted with her, I would go to do eyelash appointments with her, eyebrows, you name it, I've been there, I've sat through it.
He was my safety net, really. He was the person who I was safe with and who I knew I could trust with everything.
Hey guys, it's Marnie here. If you want more Geordie OJ videos like this one, then don't forget to like and subscribe now. What are you waiting for?